Humans, here of all places.
Is he floating?
That's not a person. He's more like a mass of astral energy.
That sounds a lot like a great astral spirit.
How predictable, applying simple-minded molds to others.
I doubt he's a great astral spirit, but there is something alien about him.
If anything, you're alien to your own realm. You feign comfort with fate, all the while bearing claws at destiny. You remind me of a certain race. A race that struggles even as they destroy multitudes of worlds. Worlds that devour multitudes of energy. Disgraceful, all of it.
Sounds like someone has it in for us.
Say, there's supposed to be 6 keys, right?
And this is the 6th area. This must be our last stop.
Be careful. This one's not like the others we've run into.
You know, Edna mentioned being invited here. I'd figured it was the researchers doing, but what if there was something else in play?
You think this guy's behind it all?
That's anyone's presumption. Somehow I doubt he'd give us a straight answer if we asked.
I'll give you the courtesy of my name. I am the great spirit Chronos, ruler of time and space. And now I shall demonstrate my power.
Here it comes!
I've never felt power so potent before.
Feels like I'll be crushed by its force.
Didn't come all this way just to lose now.
Luckily, we've got power of our own. Determination.
Piercing round! Ready to go!
Form!
Everlasting Doctor! Soaring blast!
Incineration wave!
Eagle ray!
Enough!
I owe you one for that!
Enter storm!
By the power of water!
Begin! I can carve through armor!
The flame inside is yours to be let free! Enter storm!
Going in!
Eat dirt! Down!
Begin!
Spin!
Take this!
Healing hurricane flight!
Rising wyvern!
Hitting pile title!
Sonic
Career!
Lunar Upperbound!
Eagle ray! In a bind?
Rising wyvern!
Nice on fire! My judgment!
You picked the wrong fight!
Begin! You're mine!
Piercing roar! Shattering of my pieces! Their arcs were interrupted! Mega ray! Annihilation! Armor won't save you!
Rising wyvern! The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Freezing storm! Inferno
Everlasting dark! Negative gate!
Rising wyvern!
Can you take it?
Rising phoenix!
How do you like being pounded into shape? How about this?
Rending your bloody howling!
Prepare to be done!
Inferno Shattering pieces!
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it. I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Inferno crossing!
Will this help?
Not today!
Don't let it go to your head! Can you take it?
Healing circle! I owe you one for that!
Rising wyvern!
Into the planet! Strike!
Penumbra!
This is looking good!
No further.
Not
You
like
paid
this!
for that!
Healing circle!
Okay, here I put.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't time?
I really don't.
Enough! Double demon bang!
This one is mine!
The wicked.
Explosion!
Void blast!
Penumbra!
Guardian field!
Ready to go!
You must retire another incantation. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on us.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I can handle it!
Take this!
Healing circle!
I'm not done! Very good!
Why'd you heal me? Right.
Glacial spear!
Double demon bang!
Flame blade!
Incineration wave! Take this! Ha! Burn! Fire!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Hurricane flight!
Prepare to be judged.
Such unadulterated.
Coward before me.
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, it's been swell knowing you guys.
We have to stop it, whatever it takes.
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion.
Amazing.
Inferno crossing!
No way! He's going to annihilate everything!
A power beyond mortal understanding.
Everlasting shock!
Okay,
Here I go! I'm all stuffed
And
up!
just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Prepare to be judged. Enough. What?
no further.
Stay away from my friends. How about this? Cut through. I can do without this pain.
What just happened?
Is this another of his powers?
Try it beyond again. Now. Cut through.
Burning strike! Denied!
Within those I mystic mercy. It's time.
Deathly spin! Very certain! I owe you one.
You know Venons and Danons and unique ways of...
Tell me about it later.
Worthless. Here I go.
Hurricane strike! Here's the lead of soul!
Become inside me. Cured to be let free.
Razor blow!
Sword Ring Alpha.
Burning meteor!
Running spear. Okay. Here I go.
Sorry to trouble you.
Prepare to be judged. Enough. Worthless. Can't move.
Don't give up!
How about this? Cut through.
In a bind? You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
No, you click.
Nothing will hold me back.
Be gone.
Piercing roar! Guardian field! I'm ready to go!
Enough.
I owe you all!
No further.
Healing circle! Hurricane strike! Nothing gets by me!
Thanks, Trio.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Lightning strike!
Sword Ring Alpha.
You hurricane
Portal
strike!
Blade.
I owe you all! Havoc strike!
Prepare to be judged. Enough. Not now. No. Worthless. Can't end here.
I couldn't make it in time.
How about this? Cut through.
Healing circle! Far enough!
Prepare to be judged. Coward
Don't mind
before
if I
me.
Laser spear! Pierce evil! Freeze laser! Guardian field! I'm ready to go! Healing circle!
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion. Elusive deity. Eagle range. Penumbra. Thunder.
Inferno!
Incineration wave. Cut through. I owe you one.
Your death day. And tonight's meal is on you. You got it.
Prepare to be judged.
I let my guard down.
Forgive me. This is my fault. No further.
Be gone. Can't move.
By the power of water!
No finish. Azure Storm.
Made with the earth! How about stalagmite?
Ready!
What? Can you take it? I'll face you.
Can't move. Prepare to be sealed.
How do you like being pounded into hurt? I owe you one back. Shield and resonate with the earth.
Release. I owe you one. Those I missed your mercy.
Inferno crossing! Sadistic descent! I owe you
Rhapsody of darkness.
Feast of salt!
Prepare to be judged. Enough. Know your place. How about this?
Can't be happening! Going in!
Down on it. Prepare to be judged.
Watch yourself.
Coward before
Incredible
me.
power.
Not today.
On guard! I can
No
handle it!
further.
Plenty left! Not on my watch!
Take it.
This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern.
Do it!
Soaring light spear.
Ringwell!
Frozen?
Hammer!
What quaint arts you use.
He's healing?
Not quite. I turned back time, to be precise.
You really do control time and space. Was this place something you made?
It was not I who made it, nor was it Origin or Maxwell. So there's a world unrelated to the three primordial great spirits.
Primordial? Do you mean to tell us you have the power to create worlds?
You may make of me what you will.
Another great spirit and another fine mess. I strongly recommend that research into doorways through time and space should be strictly forbidden.
But what are rules to a species that insists on ignoring history's lessons? The people of your realm will learn of this place, and they will use it to rob and exploit other worlds.
That's...
They are driven by pure desire. They fob off their burdens on others, all without reflecting upon what comes of it.
To hell with this. We've torn down every barrier in front of us, but we know better than to call it good there. We'll build a world where people can coexist and walk hand in hand, and we won't give up until we do.
Yeah, we're ready to put in the work to change.
I'll make sure this research gets called off. You have my word on that.
I suppose this is another trait that your species shares. I will remain here for a time. See to it that this absurd research is ended.
All right, Chronos. We understand.
And know this. If anyone attempts to abuse the Gateway, to interfere with our world, I will cast them into the time-space rift, where they will wander the void forevermore.
No arguments here, pal.
We'll see to it that that never happens. You'll see, from up there on your throne.
I need to be stronger.
Who'd know?
A bird?
Huh. He likes birds.
Somehow I'm both surprised and not.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I guess... Well... Whew.
Right.
Huh?
Yes! what all this gate and key stuff is about, but you've gotta be a little crazy to do research inside a Zoogl's stomach.
I don't care what he gets up to on his own time. I'm just glad nothing crazy came out of all that in the end.
He was trying to bridge together dimensions. That in itself is rather ludicrous, I would argue.
Still, Eisen, was it? It seemed like that was the first he'd seen of his sister all grown up. In that respect, I'm glad it worked out for him.
Everything has a silver lining if you look hard enough. Doesn't change the fact that his little experiment was real dangerous.
Look at it from his perspective. I know if I got to see family I thought I never would again, that'd make me really happy too.
Truth be told, I'm with Kisara on this. The ability to see those that you're afraid you've lost, even one more time. I hope it works out for them.
There was also that Chronos guy we met at the end. Rather less charming. What do you think his deal was?
Yeah, he had those weird ears sticking out.
It's impossible to say whether he's like us or not. However, if we're to judge by his strength and appearance, he is clearly no ordinary being.
And what he said to Xion was just... that was so awful.
He most likely has his reasons for believing in what he does, even if they come from a very different place than what we ourselves know.
He didn't seem to be too harsh on anybody who wasn't human, though.
Ooh!
It was all so strange. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet anybody else from other dimensions.
Who can say? If we do, I pray it will be somebody more friendly. I can only fight every newcomer that we meet for so long. It'd be nice to get a surprise ally every once in a while.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've been all over Dana on this journey. Is there anywhere we haven't visited at this point?
Who knows?
I'm being serious.
We're talking about a whole planet here. Isn't it more exciting to just assume there are places we haven't seen yet?
I picked the wrong guy to ask. What about you, Alphen? What do you think?
That's a good question. I figure we visited just about every place civilization has set its eyes on.
So is there anything left for us to see?
That I couldn't say. We are talking about seeing an entire planet.
Yeah, I guess so.
This journey has proven just how little I truly knew our world. There is always more to learn. To assume otherwise would be the height of conceit.
There might well be places that we still haven't discovered yet. And if you ask me, I think that's perfectly fine.
Me too. We don't need to know every inch of Dana to fulfill our mission. Besides, I think there's something romantic about there still being mysteries out there.
I'd say it's part of the fun to imagine whether we'll be the first to uncover those mysteries. Maybe even now there are other explorers who will shed a light in the darkest places.
True. I guess the world's bigger than any of us will ever really realize.
You know, I was just saying the same thing as Alphen. Why does she listen to him and not me?
Sounds like you've still got a lot to learn about the mysteries of a woman's heart as well.